Keep the music playing.
We're actually on the camera, but we're supposed to be having news, I believe. Or did we already run news?
From the News 10 Newsroom, I'm Keisha Lopez. A former Killeen Housing Authority executive director has pleaded guilty and faces up to 95 years in prison following federal embezzlement charges. Court documents show Deidre Johnson stole thousands of dollars intended for KHA programs. They say that she used the money to pay for down payments on her vehicle, monthly rent, utility bills, and flights for personal travel. She's charged with 9 counts of theft of government property and 1 count of making a false statement. The Housing Authority manages more than 50 public residential units and oversees programs that allow low-income families to lease or buy. Earlier this week, the board approved the change. Monday will be the off day as an incentive for educators. The district says, quote, "This was not a decision taken lightly. The board considered input from the administration, faculty, staff, parents, and the community." From the News 10 Newsroom, I'm Keisha Lopez.
Central Texas's weather is about to change for the warmer, and that's not happening until this weekend. But hey, we will warm up after today's bitingly cold day. Morning temperatures are starting out in the 20s and low 30s, but wind chills are making it feel like the teens out there to start off our morning. Expect mostly cloudy skies, maybe some peaks of sunshine here and there. Late day highs will warm into the upper 30s and low to mid 40s, with wind chills warming into the 20s midday and 30s into the afternoon. Tomorrow, warmer, starting out in the mid to upper 30s. We'll warm into the low to mid 50s in the afternoon, and then we're back into the 70s on Saturday ahead of another cold front. From KWTX, I'm First Alert meteorologist Sean Bellafury.
I sure am glad you weren't picking your nose a while ago when the camera came on us.
Me too. Yeah, we were a little unprepared, but
You know
here
what
we
could have
are.
been worse? We could have been picking each other's noses, and that would have been crazy, kind of weird. Anyway, hey, this is Claire, and Claire is my guest. She is a podcaster extraordinaire, and we...
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
We are live, Texas Music Cafe, downtown Waco. It is Thursday morning, a very chilly Thursday morning. It's 27 degrees outside. High today only about 42. And we were just talking, Claire and I, about last Saturday. I think we got up to 86. So we're going to be about 45 degrees cooler today than we were just the other day. I don't think there's going to be any rain. Going to be kind of windy, wind blowing up to 15 miles an hour. Claire, her real name is Sanamaw. Is that correct?
That is correct.
But
Claire
I like
Sanamaw.
to say Saint Amant. It kind of gives it that flair.
It's the
right?
fancy,
Fancy.
you know.
And this is a married name, right?
No, this is my maiden name.
Oh, your maiden name.
My married name's a secret. Yep.
Smith. Right. Well, no matter how you pronounce it, she's a wonderful lady. I met her the other night at the Rogue Media get-together here in Waco. You're from Dallas, or you live in Dallas area, right?
Live in Dallas, grew up outside Houston, Katy.
Yeah, Katie.
Go Tigers. Yep.
Wow. I spent back in about before you were born, in about 1976, I spent a year in Houston. It was a party. I was a young single guy, party time, lived on Westheimer,
Okay.
and party.
Yep. That's the place to do it.
You know, my girlfriend, Andrea, she lived down around Sugarland, and just the other night, we were watching, because I told you we love to watch 48 Hours, 2020, Dateline, all that, and somebody on the show, it was a story about down there, and they showed a picture, and I'm going to tell you, that area has exploded.
Yeah.
It's like one big Houston now.
It's true. Yeah, everything is expanded out, and there's overpasses, freeways. It really does look like Houston all the way into
It's
the
wild.
suburbs. Yeah.
It's wild. Hey, this morning's show, as it is every Monday through Friday, brought to you by our friends at Weichert Realtors. Doug Eastland, the group over there, you'll love us guaranteed. If you're looking to buy or sell real estate, we'll help you at Weichert Realtors. Now, I'm going to ask Claire to give us a little bit of background before we start talking about podcasts. All this week, we've got podcast as our main topic. And then 9 o'clock hour, we've got music for you. But Claire, tell us your background. How you got interested in podcasting, and what did you do for a living?
So for most of my career, I worked for CBS News. I was a producer for the true crime show 48 Hours, and I also started contributing to 60 Minutes. And I was always working on whatever complicated murder case was going on in usually the southern United States. Texas will keep you pretty busy on the murder beat. So,
That's right.
Yeah.
Here we are, Texas again.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. So I would, even when you said Sugarland, immediately my murder Rolodex goes to a murder for hire case that happened in Sugarland where actually a son hired a hitman to kill his parents so that he could get like their inheritance.
I think I saw that episode.
Yeah, it's just really hard to believe that these are all true stories, but they really happened. And, you know, whenever I'd been working there for about 6 years, and I decided to launch Final Days on Earth, my true crime investigative podcast, and it's deep dives on cold cases. And so they were the stories that were too complicated for just an hour of television. So I wanted to be able to go down every road that I needed to explore these stories, and I called them unresolved cases. So there's some central character, who's not me, saying justice has not been served in this case. And so that can be a case that's been ruled a suicide, that the family thinks there was foul play. It can be an unsolved murder. It can be someone who might be convicted for one crime, but people believe that they're guilty of others. Mm-hmm. And so it could be a wrongful conviction. It's anything where we have these unanswered questions and we want to go down the rabbit hole and see, you know, what we can discover together. So I have 3 seasons of that, 1 case per season. And then I just launched a new spin-off podcast called Justice Pending, which is a weekly chat show with my true crime bestie, Susan, who lives in New York. And we, True Crime Podcast brought us together. She has a great show called Complicit. And so we met just because we were fans of each other's shows. And, and so now we're working together on Justice Pending, and we talk about the cases that keep us up at night, and it's a new case every week. And we're also looking at, could any of these cases be a future season of Final Days on Earth? Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I could see that, how they go into that. Now, do you find when you're looking at cold case, is there a time here in America that you find there's more cold cases? I've always wondered that because I'll see cold case shows or whatever, and they'll say, oh, this is from 1974. And it seems like there's a time that more pop up where we We both know that there's three letters that changed everything. DNA. But before DNA, it was tough.
Absolutely, yes. Those older cases where they weren't able to have the technology that we have today, DNA being a huge part of it, but also cell phones. We
That's
carry
right.
around so much information about ourselves, these little trackers, that we take everywhere with us. And so many times it is the key to solving a murder case, your cell phone.
Right,
The victim's cell phone, the suspect's cell phone, those things really help. I did a case where a Fitbit, we called it the Fitbit murders. And it was
Wow.
actually the Fitbit that proved the time of death because it knew when her heart had stopped. And so, there's so many little pieces of technology that we're wearing that can really help investigators figure out what happened in these, mysterious deaths. So the older cases, I would
Tough.
say, yeah, are a lot harder to solve.
Really tough, yeah. I saw one, not a case like this, but a story came up the other day on the news, and the guy had put these trackers, what do they call,
Air trackers, yeah.
in his luggage.
Yep.
And they had lost it at the airport, some big airport, and he used, I guess, your phone or
Yep.
something to track it, and nobody could find it. And he says, well, just follow me. And they let him walk through the back of the airport and found his luggage.
That's incredible. Yeah, those air tags are great. We use them on our luggage. We put one, in my son's backpack. We have one on his bike. So
Wow.
it's like we can know when things disappear. I think a lot of that was really helpful. Of course, there's always abuses of that kind of technology. Have you heard, people will use these air tags that can slip them into someone else's coat or bag and use that to, stalk someone, illegally follow
Wow.
them. And so there's been an update and it will tell you an unknown air tag is following you.
Really?
Yeah, so I've had other friends, other women who've had this happen to them.
Wow.
And so yeah, like, if they're on public transportation somewhere and people will
Put it in their
yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
Wow. That's a new one. I like that. Yeah. That's crazy. So when you were busy doing your show and working in TV, did you listen to podcasts? Did you know about podcasts? And just listening, did that get you interested in it?
Yes, I was an early adopter to true crime podcasts. I was listening to Serial, to Dirty John, to Up and Vanished,
Right.
whenever they were, just figuring out their voice and coming on the scene. And so I always thought that I would just be a consumer of great podcasts.
Right.
And, I had so many filled up in my queue that I would listen to all the time. And, it was just one of those things where, I was actually approached in a cold pitch on LinkedIn and said, have you ever thought about hosting a true crime podcast? And they talked about how female voices,
Yes.
Hosts are not that common in podcasting. But usually the female audience is really high for true crime.
Yeah,
So they thought that it would do well if there was a woman talking to women.
I worked for iHeartMedia forever, and not only female voices in podcasts, but females are one of the top consumers
Yeah.
of podcasts. They love that. And it's funny because just a little bit ago, I mentioned the name Keith Morrison to you, which is like the legendary voice of things. And we just talked about it the other day on this show. Just something about him and the way he stopped. It reminds me, and this is before your time, but back in years ago, there was a great announcer, Paul Harvey. And Paul Harvey was the king of phrasing things and telling stories. In fact, he had a show. It was Monday through Friday. He had a morning segment, a noon segment, and an afternoon. And the afternoon segment was called The Rest of the Story. And the way he would, almost like Keith Morrison, just that phrasing kind of thing. It's crazy. We're talking with Claire this morning about her podcast. Now, the new one you said you kind of spun off.
Yes.
Is it available now?
It is. So Justice Pending is in the same feed as Final Days on Earth. We just put it as a new season.
Okay.
So that way it keeps the whole listening crowd together. You don't have to find a new show. It's in your same feed. So
Right.
anyone who's subscribed to Final Days on Earth will also get Justice Pending.
And what's the best way to, a lot of people are still learning about podcasts and learning about watching a live show on YouTube. What's the simplest how do you explain it to somebody that says, well, how can I watch the show or listen to the show?
I usually ask them, where do you listen to music? And if, they say Spotify, then I say, you can find my podcast on Spotify. And if they say YouTube, I say, you can find my podcast on YouTube. So it's available on every major platform.
It's where the consumer feels the most comfortable going to.
That's
what they use on a regular basis.
Exactly, right. So I usually, go with Apple Podcasts because I'm like sort of an Apple person, right? I have all my Apple Watch and, everything goes together. So, but if I tell people to find it on Apple Podcasts and they're an Android user, they're going to think it's not available to them. So I'm just like, let me get some data from you first.
Speaking of Android, I'm the old Android guy, Well, that's great. Hey, we're going to talk more with Claire about podcasting and just life in general. I like to just talk to our guest about everything in the world. Also, I don't know how good of a joke teller you are, but I like to ask the guest to tell a bad joke. And we have a list prepared for you, and you get to select one later in the show. You'll be able to do that. Hey, Nashville Cat is right around the corner. We'll talk to her about what's happening in country music news. We'll take a short break. We'll be right back. Zack Owen Show on a cold Thursday morning get-together. Be right back.
Are you ready to take control of your health? At 4U Health, we believe wellness and lab testing should be accessible, inclusive, and yes, fun. With our tech-powered at-home lab test, you save time and money while feeling your best. Say goodbye to long waits and office visits. Check your health on your own terms with 4U Health. Visit 4uhealth.com today and free yourself from traditional medicine. That's the number 4uhealth.com. Get ready for epic savings at Best Buy. Right now, you can save up to $700 on select Alienware and Dell gaming products. Perfect for leveling up your gaming experience. Plus, grab the latest Android Google Pixel at an unbeatable price. Don't miss these incredible deals. Shop now at bestbuy.com and upgrade your tech today. At Fullwell, we bring together the expertise of registered dietitians, MDs, and OBGYNs to give you the best fertility support. Our research-backed bioavailable formulas are crafted with your health in mind, ensuring the highest quality and safety. From preconception to pregnancy and beyond, we exceed industry standards with independent testing for harmful contaminants. With our comprehensive practitioner directory, personalized care is always within reach. Fullwell, your trusted partner on your fertility journey. Visit us at fullwellfertility.com. Experience the perfect blend of exquisite craftsmanship and life-changing technology with Gevi. Every product is built with precision, featuring specialized parts that ensure durability, efficiency, and safety. We put every machine through 6,000 rigorous tests to guarantee long-lasting performance. With cutting-edge technology and a commitment to energy efficiency, Gevi makes your life easier, greener, and more convenient. Upgrade your everyday with Gevi. Visit us at gevi.com to discover more. That's gevi.com.
Have you ever watched true crime television and wondered, how did they get that story?
I can show you. I was a producer for 48 Hours on CBS News.
In my exclusive tell-all book, I'll take you where no audience has ever gone before. Don't miss out. Secure your copy of Killer Story, The Truth Behind True Crime Television today. Available everywhere books are sold.
With San, owning iconic furniture no longer requires paying a premium. We use the finest materials like Italian top-grain leather, known for its durability and luxurious feel, and apply meticulous attention to detail in every piece we create. Our replicas are crafted with the same care and precision as the originals, but a price that makes them accessible. With over 15,000 satisfied customers worldwide, we've proven that high-quality furniture doesn't have to come with a high price tag. Explore our collection today at san.com.
At Coversenal, we've revolutionized protective solutions with cutting-edge, customizable covers, tarps, and curtains. Using advanced tech fabrics that are 100% waterproof, UV tear, and abrasion resistant, we ensure lasting durability with hand-sewn double-stitch seams. Our commitment to quality, precision engineering, and customizable options is unmatched. With vertically integrated operations and express shipping, we deliver premier protection at affordable prices. Visit coversandall.com today for the perfect fit, guaranteed to last.
Hellhound Country, available anywhere you get your podcasts. Protect your online privacy with NordVPN. Browse securely, access content from anywhere, and keep your data safe with military-grade encryption. Whether at home or on the go, NordVPN ensures your digital freedom. Stay secure. Download NordVPN today at nordvpn.com. That's NORDVPN.com.
Visit roguemediamusic.com for more music.
Back live, our staff worked us up the same matching outfits today. It looking good.
Yeah.
Looking good. I like that. Burgundy. Hey, let me ask you, Terry, did the Cowboys win the Super Bowl? Oh, they're out of it. Wow. Oh, they're not in the NBA either, playoffs or anything. Anyway, are you a sports fan by chance?
I am. I'm a long-suffering Cowboys fan and a truly depressed Dallas Mavericks fan. So it's rough around here right now.
Isn't it so funny on Facebook and TikTok, the picture of Jerry Jones wearing the Dallas Mavericks shirt, saying he screwed up his team, now he's screwing up the Mavericks?
Yeah, it's, we thought we had it bad with Jerry, and now everyone is just wondering what in the world's going on. I've heard conspiracy theories. The team's going to go to Vegas now. There's lots of chatter.
Wow. Well, Mark Cuban, he sold his majority, right? And, you never know what could happen. Maybe he knew what's going to happen and kind of got, I don't know.
I mean, Cuban had a famous quote where he said, if you ask me to choose between my wife or Luca, I'm going to head to the divorce attorney's office. That was his quote. Yeah.
Whoops.
But he's no longer the one making the decisions. So, I mean, the major one making the decisions.
Yeah.
So it stunned everyone. I thought it was an Onion headline. When I saw it, I thought for sure it was a joke. Like, who would trade Luca, period, much less hand him over to be the next Lakers dynasty.
Oh, yeah. Come on through, Dana. There's Dana. Say hi, Dana.
How y'all doing?
Dana has been on before.
Nice.
He's going to be part of the singing group coming up at 9 o'clock this morning. Hey, we've got the one and only Nashville Cat, and I'm going to get my headset so I can hear Cat talk to us. And Cat, you know that we've been telling extra jokes, bad jokes this week. I understand you may have a bad joke for us.
Well, I feel like you could have heard this over the years. It's my only one. It's very juvenile. I'm sorry, but I can't get out of my head. Why do cherry trees smell?
Why?
Because George Washington cut one. I know. If you're under 30, you won't understand that. I'm just saying. It's stuck and it won't
people out
leave.
there going, who the hell is George Washington?
Exactly.
Is he a rapper?
He might be.
All right. What's happening in country music news?
Well, Lainey Wilson is finally engaged to her 4-year boyfriend, former NFL quarterback Duck Hodges. The last couple months, Lainey was beginning to think she was going to have to ask him.
Wow.
He, I understand, has 1,000 throwing yards under his belt for his only, couple starts he had.
Right.
So not bad. A few months ago, it was rumored Dierks Bentley was going to be in the cast of Survivor 49. Well, yesterday, Dierks revealed he won't be on the show, saying, for now, I'm just going to be a fan. But people think he's not telling the truth because you're not supposed to reveal if you're on the cast early. And they think possibly he still will be.
Is Survivor still on the air?
Yes, 49th season. I don't watch it anymore either, but I used to like it. And finally, George Strait will have 5 stadium shows with Chris Stapleton. They kick off May 10th. Openers are Parker McCollum and Little Big Town, and tickets go on sale February 21st.
That's going to be a huge show.
Oh, huge.
All of them. It's incredible. Yep. Old George keeps pulling them in.
Well, he said, I'm kind of happy at home, but you keep wanting me to come out there. So that's why he's doing it, he said.
Yeah, I mean, you get a check for about $10 million and go home.
That's right. Easy peasy.
All right, Kat, have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow.
I'm Nashville Kat on the Zack Owen Show.
That's Nashville Kat who gives us the nitty gritty and talks about. Do you listen to music? I know you're a big podcast fan. Are you a music fan too?
I listen to music, yeah.
What's your favorite type of music genre?
So I listen to a lot of Christian music.
Mm-hmm.
I really like Mercy Me. I like there's Lauren Daigle.
Oh yeah,
yeah. So there's lots of great artists that are coming out of that. Torrin Wells, Toby Mac.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, those are kind of on my regular rotation.
Well, what brought you to the Dallas area? Because you were talking about being from the Houston area. What kind of brought you up there?
Yeah, getting married.
Ooh,
so yeah, 2010. So my husband was from the Fort Worth area, and he got a job in DFW, and so moved up there and started working in journalism. First job was at People Newspapers in Dallas, Texas. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, I remember that. Yeah, I'm a Fort Worth kid myself. Grew up in Fort Worth and went to Haltom High School over in the Mid-Cities area there. That's where I went to high school. The Buffaloes, the ugliest colors, orange and black was our.
That's Halloween. Yeah, that's
Halloween.
bad. That's bad. Halloween all year long.
Where'd you go to high school?
Katy High School.
Oh, you went to Katy. That's right. Okay. Wow, here we are in little Waco, Texas. And have you ever been to Waco more than just passing through on I-35 than the other night when you were here?
Oh, yeah. I went to Baylor.
Wait, you didn't tell me that.
Yeah. I'm a Baylor grad, and I've been teaching a podcasting class.
Nobody told me you went to Baylor. You didn't tell me you went to Baylor.
Well, I thought it spoke for itself. I thought I had a green and gold, coming out of my fingers.
But you're wearing Aggie colors today.
I am. This is sort of my standard warmest winter scarf. So it just happens to be maroon.
Yeah.
And wardrobe hooked us up.
So Baylor, tell us about your time at Baylor.
Oh, I had a fabulous time at Baylor. So I worked for the Baylor Lariat, the student newspaper, did a lot of great reporting, really learned what it's like to be in the media and how to develop sources and do all of that. Made lots of great friends at the Lariat. I went on to work at CBS News. Other editors that I worked with now work at CNN, the New York Times, we've Associated Press. We've gone far. We've flung our green and gold afar. So that was great. And I also played club lacrosse at Baylor.
Did you really?
I did. I had a blast. Made some really great friends, and lots of good memories.
I watch that. I kind of enjoy watching that, but I'm thinking to myself, man, I could maybe last a minute running. And it's like soccer, you're just running all the time.
You run an average of 7 miles in a lacrosse game. Yeah, if you're a midfielder.
Right.
So yeah, it's a big field.
Wow. And what year did you go to Baylor?
I graduated in 2008.
There you go. Baylor girl. Football. Do you follow Baylor? You keep up with Baylor football?
I do, yeah. Big Baylor football fans. We were there when they won the Big 12 championship in Dallas, in Jerry World. We had the whole family. We will remember that forever. It was actually my son's first football game. First in-person athletic event. Yeah. And he sees Baylor win the Big 12 championship with a goal line stand on, AT&T Stadium. I feel like, it can't get much better than this. If he's not a sports fan for life after that,
that's right.
I don't know what I can do.
That's right. And you'd be very disappointed if one day he goes, Mom, I want to go to Texas Tech.
Yeah, we're hoping. We've already calculated it. He would be Baylor class of 2038. So that's the dream.
2038.
Yep.
My girlfriend Andrea, her oldest daughter, Andrea is a diehard A&M Aggie. She went to A&M, and every people in the family went to A&M. So the oldest child, where are you going to go? A&M?
Yeah.
No, I'm going to Belmont. Okay. Well, good luck. Second daughter, hey, you got to go to A&M? I'm going to Belmont.
Oh man.
Okay. Third daughter, you got to go to A&M? I'm going to go to TCU.
A little closer. Yikes.
Oh, man. It's, having, as an older guy that, my kids are grown and everything, and to be around younger, it's really exciting to see Mom work with 3, girls that on different careers in different parts of the country and so forth.
Yeah.
It's amazing. All right, let's get back to the podcast. So when you thought about doing a podcast, did you have help in creating the name?
So when I was initially approached, the concept was to do a cold case out of New York.
Okay.
That happened like in the, I want to say like 60s. And it just was not a fit for me. Like I couldn't get excited about that case. I didn't have any personal connection to it.
Right.
And so I did a pivot and I liked the podcast idea. And I wanted to look at cases that had some kind of Texas nexus so that I could feel a connection to them. And I started thinking about what I could call the show to express my sort of framework for it. So I wanted to go back to the final days of this person's life and see if we could get clues on why they died.
Okay.
And so a lot of it was, I had to look for any names that already existed. So I believe there's already a Last Days podcast.
Yeah.
And so I came up with Final Days on Earth because I could also get the domain, finaldaysonearth.com. And it was indicative of what the show was going to be because every season starts with the first episode. The victim has not yet become the victim. They're alive.
Oh, okay.
And so I tell that first episode like in present tense. And so, for example, my first season is about a college wrestler named Damian Hurd. He was a state champion wrestler from Fossil Ridge High School in Fort Worth. And he went to college in Colorado. And on the last night of his life, he is getting ready to go to a party. And he's getting dressed. He's getting his longboard because he would longboard to the party. And it's this last sort of idyllic scene of his life before things start to go horribly wrong. And so wow. I really try to paint a picture of this person as a real life person, right. Before they became a victim of a crime. Yeah, exactly. They were just like you and me. They had no idea this was their final day on Earth.
Gosh.
And I try to get as much detail as I can about the days. I try to go back like 3 days leading up to their disappearance and death. And I put in, tons of background information from their childhood, from, anything to help explain who they are, and so we can better understand. I think to understand someone's death, you have to understand their life. And so each season, I try to do that.
Wow, that's incredible. I know you don't want to give it away, but it doesn't turn out good, right?
Well, if you're on my podcast, Final Days on Earth, mm-hmm. it means that you have died. I don't do missing people. I don't, it's always, you have to start with the body, and then I work backwards from there. But unfortunately, these stories don't have the happy ending. The only happy ending you can hope for is that they'll find who's responsible and bring them to justice.
Wow, that's great. I love that. That's great. Hey, here's the deal. Today is Thursday, Throwback Thursday. And we have all these pictures of you. You were a child. We're going to put them up on.
No, you don't.
No, we don't. But we do have this many years ago, probably back in about 1995. How old were you in 95?
I would have been 10.
10 years old. Jim, my partner for many, many years, we had our own TV show, a video show, because at the time in Waco, you could not get CMT, country music television.
Okay.
None of the cable networks or anything carried it, so we were approached by the ABC affiliate and said, hey, let's do a video show. Yeah. Okay, hey, so we're going to do a throwback. Every Thursday we throw back a little clip, and look at me now, okay?
All right.
And now I want you to pay close attention to the throwback clip we're going to roll from 25 Hot Country Cafe from about, 30 years ago, I guess? Yep. Something like that. Mike.
Hi, I'm Jay Leno.
I'm David Letterman.
We watch 25 Hot Country Cafe.
And you can too. Beholding heaven in my arms tonight. And I fell in the water that you walked on.
So be sure to watch the best late night show Sunday nights at 10:30.
That's 25 Hot Country Cafe. We're on it.
Yeah, Marty. Ray Peters. You need to get me on 25 Hot Country Cafe. It's the hottest thing going. Look, you're my agent. I don't care how you do it. Just do it.
Hi, everybody. I'm Zack Owen.
And I'm Jim Cody from the Waco 100 Morning Show. Welcome to another exciting, fun-filled episode of 25 Hot Country Cafe.
Hey. Excuse me, sir. Would you mind moving your boots for a second?
You missed a spot right over there.
Hey, could you bring me some more coffee?
Sorry, buddy. That's not my table.
Who is that guy?
I don't know. He looks familiar.
Looks familiar. Oh, well.
Let's get right to the videos tonight.
You know, she's a spokesperson for Wrangler Jeans. She's been seen with Troy Aikman, and she's even found time to put a video out. It's Lori Morgan.
Yeah, and half enough.
Hi, folks. We're Brother Phelps, and you're watching 25 Hot Country Cafe.
Welcome back to 25 Hot Country Cafe, here from Leslie's Chicken Shack.
We got a couple of videos coming out. First one by Ricky Van Shelton, the second by a girl who got her start opening concerts for Garth Brooks. Here's Ricky Van and Martina McBride. My Baby Loves Me, that's Martina McBride on 25 Hot Country Cafe with Zach and Jim.
Stick around, more great videos on the way. Plus, Christine will have a look at country music news and concert information.
And the Saxman reviews the new Garth CD, so stay tuned.
Hi, I'm Tracy Bird, and you're watching 25 Hot Country Cafe.
Welcome back to 25 Hot Country Cafe.
It's time for country news and concert information. Here's Christine.
Hello, everybody. I'm Christine Kahanik with a look at who's making news in country music. Singers Billy Ray Cyrus and Travis Tritt have finally called a truce. They're reportedly considering doing a flood victims benefit concert in the near future. During an appearance on the Arsenio Hall show last week, Tritt announced that he was going to call Cyrus and the two would bury the hatchet. Alan and Denise Jackson are now the proud parents of Alexandra, or Allie Jane Jackson, who was born August 23rd in Nashville. Alexandra tipped the scales at 7 pounds and 3 ounces. By the way, Jackson is enjoying more than fatherhood these days. He's also up for 7 Country Music Association awards to be given out September 29th. And here's an amazing story. Singer Ricky Van Shelton admits that he once made a serious attempt to take his own life. In a recent interview with TNN's Lorianne Crook, Shelton talked about his alcoholism, infidelity, and depression. The singer says one night on the road he decided to shoot himself with a gun that he kept hidden on his tour bus. But Shelton said the gun had mysteriously disappeared and has not been found. The singer credits God with saving his life and turning him away from alcoholism. And now a look at some of the hot acts coming soon to Texas. Tomorrow night at the Fort Worth Stockyards, Travis Tritt, Susie Boggess, along with Aaron Tippin and the Charlie Daniels Band will put on a special Labor Day concert. The show starts at 7 p.m. Call Ticketmaster for more information. Coming up this Friday night, Doug Supernaw will be performing at Billy Bob's. Tickets are $5.50. And also, a group you may not want to miss, Alabama. They'll be performing also on Friday night at the Starplex. The Garth Brooks concert is still weeks away, but if you still don't have tickets to the concert, don't worry. Listen to Waco 100 for your chance to win tickets. And speaking of concerts, Tracy Bird was recently at the Cowboy Club in Mahia. We'll talk with Tracy right after we look at this new video, Holding Heaven.
I was born and raised in a little town called Vidor, Texas, in southeast Texas, right outside of Beaumont, between Beaumont and Louisiana state line there. And I grew up, went to high school in Vidor, graduated from Vidor High, and then been living in Beaumont for about 4 years now. Moved into Beaumont when I started playing a whole lot around there, and it's you know, great place to grow up, good place to live, and it's a place where I cut my teeth on in the beer joints, you know, around southwest Louisiana and southeast Texas, and that's where it all started at. I started playing guitar when I was off at Southwest Texas State in San Marcos. I went there for a year, and the guy next door to me in the dorm had a guitar, and it was laying around a lot of the time, so I asked him if I could start messing with it, so I took it in my room, and I'd just taught myself to play, basically. You know, he showed me some chords, and learned how to play there, and started singing. I'd always sing, you know, all my life in the shower, in the car. You know, my parents, when I was a little kid, they used to make me sing to them, but never did really till about 85 start thinking about doing it someday. And it took me, you know, a couple more years to get up the courage to try it. Holding Heaven is number 4 on the country charts, and it's pretty wild. I wrote it down on paper the other day when I first got the chart in or heard on the phone. I didn't have a chart, so I just wrote it down because it was Sawyer Brown #1 and Dwight Yoakam #2 and Billy Ray #3 and me #4 and Garth #5. So I just had to see it in the middle of all those names. I had to see my name. It was pretty wild. It excited me. I think, you know, nowadays you got to do something to separate yourself from all this pack of artists, you know, and you can cut the same songs and cut them the same way, and you could be successful like that, but you can't be real successful. I mean, I believe to be a really superstar, and that's, I think, what everybody wants to be that's in this business. I mean, I think they have to have that drive to be the best.
And that's another edition of 25 Hot Country Cafe.
Be sure to listen to us in the morning on Waco 100, and we'll see you back here next week on Channel 25.
Did you notice a difference in the way I look now and the way I look then?
Oh,
just a slight.
Not at all. Not at all. It's barely noticeable.
You know, I figured out those glasses in case I ever was lost in the desert. I could maybe wave them just right and start a fire, or, you know, if it's cold. Or
yeah, a real survival tool there.
That's what I was thinking right there. Not only do you have 2 great podcasts, but you also a book, which I'm one of those people. I'm not trying to be funny or anything. I wish I could read books. I don't have the patience, you know what I mean? But I would love to read a book. So I'm going to make a commitment that your book is going to be the first one I ever read. I mean, I don't want you to make it sound like I'm illiterate and didn't go through school or anything. I'm just saying in my adult life, I know so many people that read.
Right.
Are you a reader? I mean, do you?
I am, yeah. I think last year, my stats, I read 48 books last
48?
year. Yes, yes.
And here I am, I can't read one. Well, tell us about the book.
So Killer Story, The Truth Behind True Crime Television, is a memoir about my time as a producer for CBS News at 48 Hours and 60 Minutes. And so I wanted to take people where no audience has ever gone before. And so I'm giving you the behind-the-scenes secrets of making true crime television. And I'm telling you what was going on when you saw an episode of 48 Hours or Dateline or 2020. There was a separate drama going on behind the scenes, and that story was often just as twisted and bizarre as the murder itself. Yes.
Wow. I think so many people watch those shows and go, whoever the host is, he just walked in, started talking to them, and they put it together, and that's it. 40 minutes, boom.
Right.
How long does it average from start of research to the time it airs?
So it's usually several years before it makes air, unless it's a crash. If there's some type of, suspected terrorist attack or a mass shooting, we would crash an episode in, a week or less.
Right.
But other than that, these murder cases take a while to go through the legal system. You have the actual crime that occurs, and then, there has to be an investigation, an arrest, an indictment, a trial. So typically it's several years before we are all sitting down together on camera getting the interviews, and so much has happened in that time to get the story. I feel like once people know the truth, that they'll never watch their favorite true crime show the same way again.
Andrea and I always, we'll be sitting there and we'll start watching it. We'll go, okay, they don't have a prison suit on, so it's not them. But then later in the deal, you go, oh wow, she is in prison.
That's one of our tricks, Zach. So we'll get a shirt from a member of the crew usually. We'll put it on the inmate. Yes.
No.
We have to get permission. Sometimes they let us bring in a shirt. Sometimes it's planned. We'll bring in a shirt. We'll get their size. We'll bring in a shirt. We'll cut the tag off, let them put it on. But a lot of times they are not wanting to entertain those conversations at the jail or the prison because they're just focused on everything, and they say it's a security risk. And so we wait till everyone's in the room. And then everyone's in the room, it's locked down, and then we say, you know, it'd be really great if he wasn't wearing orange, because then everyone knows he's in prison.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, our sound guy over here, he's a size large, and he's got an undershirt on. Can we do a switcheroo? And they usually would let us. And so we would take, it's always cracks me up that whatever the sound guy's wearing, that's what the murder suspect usually ends up on national television in his button down. So, yeah, we've done that many times. And then we try to shoot it with lighting tricks and everything so that you can't tell that it is a jail. And then at the end, it's the reveal, right? And we pull back and you see the orange pants, or you see the leg shackles, you know? Right. Yeah, and because we don't, you know, we want people
to stay through the whole episode.
Exactly. And to wonder, well, is he free? Is he behind bars? Sometimes they're free. Sometimes they really do, you know, they get acquitted or the charges are dropped.
Right.
But for the most part, if it's on 48 hours.
And another thing, do you find this? I would say not every, but almost the majority of family members swear that their son Johnny could never do this. And they stick with him all the way when there's evidence showing that little Johnny murdered 10 people.
Yeah, the power of denial is very strong. And many people are able to sort of put these blinders on when it's someone that they love. And even though it makes no logical sense, even in the face of very convincing evidence, they will still cling to whatever story their loved one is telling them. And many people will take that all the way. You know, they will continue to advocate for their innocence, and they will never accept the narrative, you know, that the jury got it right, that it was a rightful conviction. So those stories are really interesting. Now, I have seen cases, you know, usually it's where the defendant actually confesses or they plead guilty. And then, you know, they have some kind of justification. There's always this mitigation factor where they will say, like, you know, that it was the heat of passion, it was a sudden, you know, decision. Self-defense is a great one. It was an accident. You know, there's lots of ways that they can sort of soften what happened, but only in those cases have I seen the family accept that it really was, you know, their brother, their son, their husband who did this, or wife or sister. Sometimes there's the femme fatales. But usually, they take whatever the defendant says at face value.
I had a guest on the other morning, and we were talking about the podcast and the true crime type stuff. And she said, because I said, we've watched so many, we're running out. We even go back and watch the old episodes from 2020. And you know what I mean? But she goes, oh, have you watched Scamanda?
Ooh,
the scam lady.
That's one of my favorite podcasts. Yeah, Scamanda.
So we're watching it right now.
Yeah, that's an unbelievable story about a woman who was able to perpetrate a decades-long fraud against many, many people. Yeah, it's unbelievable how, and she does, you know.
She's good at it.
Yeah, she does have quite a skill there, and it is a fascinating story. It's very disturbing, but it's a fascinating story to see how she was able to get away with this for so long.
That's crazy. Claire's with me right now. We're going to come back and wrap it up with Claire in just a minute. We'll have music for you in the 9 o'clock hour. Big thanks to Weichert Realtors, the Eastland Group. You'll love us, guaranteed. You looking to buy or sell, they're the folks to go with. In fact, call me, 652-1813, 652-1813. I'll answer the phone right now if you call me, and I'm going to hook you up. We'd love to do that for you at Weichert Realtors, the Eastland Group. We'll take a short break. We'll be right back.
Protect your car with 3W Liners all-weather floor mats. Made from durable materials like TPE and rubber, our mats are designed to withstand rain, snow, and mud with deep grooves to trap dirt and liquids. For a custom fit and advanced protection, visit 3W Liners. That's the number 3, WLINERS.com today. At 25 Home, our ultimate goal is to provide you with a transformative experience, making each day feel like it has an extra hour. We believe your home is more than just a space, it's a sanctuary where comfort, relaxation, and happiness thrive. Discover the difference at 25 Home today. Shop now at 25home.com.
I need to get real excited.
Sure.
Okay. Hello everyone, my name is Sheridan Vasquez, and this is Sheridan Soundcheck Sessions. And I will be interviewing some of your favorite musicians and maybe some you've never heard before. Join me on Sheridan Soundcheck Sessions for something new every time. You can find Sheridan Soundcheck Sessions anywhere you get your podcasts or at roguemediamusic.com. Yeehaw. And keep the music playing.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's all we need.
Yeah.
Get paid faster with Bill, the easiest way to send, receive, and manage your payments. No more delays, no more hassle. Whether you're a freelancer or a business, Bill makes payments seamless and secure, simple, fast, and reliable. Sign up today at Bill.com. Want to turn your passion into profit? With Blogify, creating a blog has never been easier. Build, customize, and grow your site with powerful tools designed for beginners and pros alike. Start sharing your story today and watch your audience grow with Blogify. Visit blogify.ai today for a free 3-day trial. That's Blogify, Blogify.ai today. Overwhelmed by your inbox? Clean Email is here to help. Organize, clean, and manage your emails with powerful automation tools. Say goodbye to spam and clutter and enjoy a stress-free inbox. Try Clean Email today at cleanemail.com. That's C-L-E-A-N email.com. Stay connected no matter where you are with eSIM-X. Say goodbye to expensive roaming charges and physical SIM cards. With access to over 200 global carriers, we make mobile connectivity seamless and affordable for travelers worldwide. Join the future of communication today at esimx.com. That's esimx.com.
Farmhounds offers natural treats and chews made with quality products that support family farms, regenerative agriculture, and humane farming practices. Give your dog the best with wholesome, organic ingredients that promote health and happiness. Shop now at farmhounds.com.
Easy Sun has been living fearlessly under the sun since 2016. Born from sailors' need for convenient sun protection, our mineral sunscreen is crafted with natural ingredients offering broad spectrum protection against UVA and UVB rays. Safe for your skin and the environment, stay protected on the go with Easy Sun, your ultimate sun care solution. Visit EasySun.com today. That's EEZYSUN.com.
Visit roguemediamusic.com for more music.
Back live, Texas Music Cafe. Wycott Realtors, our sponsor. Claire is with me. I like to say Saint Amant. Claire Saint Amant. But she pronounces it
Sanama.
Sanama. You know, I honestly have never heard that name. And I've heard a lot of names being, we would do birthdays continuously on our show, and I thought I'd heard every name. And what's the background on Saint-Amand?
So it's French, and it actually means the saint of love.
Ooh.
So coming up on Valentine's Day,
Whoa.
I got a lucky husband.
Wow. I love it. Do you know if he's got big plans? Is it a big secret?
It's not. We're not huge Valentine's Day people. Just probably some, fancy chocolates, and it's a school holiday this year, which is strange. So we usually go out to like a fancy lunch, but
why is it a school holiday?
I don't know. They made it like a teacher work day. It's
wow.
Unfortunate, but we'll probably do a good Uber Eats order, I think, is probably what we'll do.
Hey, happy Valentine's. The kids are home.
Yeah, exactly. What are they thinking?
All right, we're talking about the book, Killer Story, which, by the way, right over here on the table, that's the blown up, or is the actual book that size?
No, well, that would be incredible, right? I should get a jumbo version.
I love that stand up. But tell us more about the book, when it's coming out, how we can get the book.
Yes, so it's coming out next week. On Monday, you can come to Fabled Bookshop at 7 p.m. and get a copy. I will sign it for you. we're doing a release party at Fabled, and I'm so excited. You can get the book everywhere. You can get it at all major booksellers, Amazon, but if you're in Waco, you should really get it at Fabled Bookshop.
Yeah, support local
Yeah.
at Fables. I mean, you can buy Amazon anytime, but
Sure.
support our local folks. So Monday evening, once again,
Yes.
what time?
7 p.m. Monday,
All right.
February 17th, will be the launch party at Fabled Bookshop, and I'll be there, and I'll talk about the book, and I'll answer your questions, and I'll sign copies, so it'll be a good time.
Maybe a little talk about the podcast too, you think? Maybe
Oh,
throw that out there?
probably, yeah. I think we'll probably talk about the podcast as well. And I did want to mention, if, like Zach, you're not a big reader, I do have an audiobook as well.
cool.
So I narrated the audiobook, 13 hours long. If you want to hear me tell my story in my own voice, you can get the audiobook on Audible.
I love that. I love that. So podcasting, tell us the name of the two podcasts.
Final Days on Earth and Justice Pending.
And I've got to say, you gave me this the other night.
Yeah.
I call this tchotchke. That's what I call it.
Yep.
You know, giveaway and stuff like that. Really cool. Talking about the killer story is on that one.
Yeah, the knife remote was a fun design that we came up with. When we were doing the book cover, I was trying to find something striking, and I was really excited when my publisher came back with that
Oh, I
knife
think it's
remote.
great.
True crime television. It doesn't say it any better than that.
So you got podcast, you got the book coming out Monday. What else is maybe TV in the future?
Yes, I do have shows in development, one about serial killers, and I'm hopeful that maybe 2026, those shows will start coming out where the public can watch them. Right now, they're all behind closed doors.
Please, none of my friends, don't make her TV show. It's about serial killers, okay? So don't mess up. Claire, thank you so much for coming in, taking the time to visit with us. What's your day like today in beautiful Waco when it's cold?
Well, I don't know. I'm glad to be here, and I think I might take a stroll through the Baylor campus. I got my big coat, so it won't be too bad.
It'll be great. Just real quick, it's changed a lot since
Yes.
2008.
Yes.
I mean, the crazy with the stadium and the different buildings, the new building right there
Yeah.
on I-35. Just crazy how it's changed.
It has changed so much. Yeah, the science building, the BSB, was the new one when I was here.
Yeah.
And now there's so much going on. Plus the Chip and Joe effect. We
Yep.
have
Oh my
just
gosh.
amazing development in Waco thanks to those guys. So it's fun. I love coming back to Waco. I remember being on a plane and for CBS News traveling around, and I heard someone say, I think the only time I'd come to Texas would be to go to Waco. And I thought, wow, what a statement, And things have definitely changed. Waco's now a destination.
Oh, yeah, it's funny because just the other day, I went to a celebration, a dinner at Diamondbacks celebrating the 30th anniversary of Diamondbacks. I'm going
Wow.
30 years.
Yeah.
That whole area down there had built up. But anyway, Claire, thank you so much. And I look forward to reading. I'm promising you, I'm going to read the book. I may see you Monday evening so I can get an autographed
All right,
copy.
I want a book report, Zach.
I will do that. All right, stick around. We're going to take a short break, come back, and we've got a dynamic duo. Okay. Originally, I was going to say it's just going to be Bill, but he brought Dana along with him, who's a great musician. We've had him on before. Bill Sibley and Dana, live music coming up next on the Zack Owen Show. Stick around.
Shades is your trusted partner in stage lighting, offering a wide range of high-quality, innovative products since 2015. With designs that cater to all needs, fast delivery, and affordable prices, we provide exceptional customer service to ensure your satisfaction. With warehouses across the globe and sales in over 100 countries, Sheds is quickly becoming one of the most recognized names in the stage lighting industry. Visit shehds.com today to discover top-tier stage lighting solutions and become part of our global network.
Pros and heroes. Gonna tell you about pros and heroes. Gonna tell you about.
Introducing Muck Off's classic pink bike cleaner,
powered by revolutionary nanotechnology that breaks down dirt and grime on a microscopic level while protecting your bike's delicate finish. Developed by our mad developer Alex and tested by riders, our products are made by riders for riders. Discover more at us.muc-off.com, where we break the mold to bring you the best in bike care.
At Open Goal USA, we're revolutionizing training for both soccer and lacrosse with our innovative portable rebounders. Perfect for players of all ages and skill levels, our rebounders improve accuracy, control, and technique in both sports. Built with premium materials for durability and ease of use, they're ideal for training anywhere, anytime. Whether you're perfecting your soccer game or sharpening your lacrosse skills, Open Goal USA has you covered. Visit OpenGoAAALUSA.com and elevate your training today.
Chapellex is a full-category shapewear brand dedicated to providing women with exceptional comfort and support. We offer thoughtfully designed solutions that blend style with functionality, empowering women to feel confident and at ease every day. Chapellex is redefining what it means to have a perfect body. Our mission celebrates body positivity, embracing every shape and size, because true beauty lies in authenticity. Visit shapellx.com today and join a movement towards self-love, acceptance, and confidence.
Indulge in Blum's luxurious lotus flower rolls. The green lotus roll bursts with a caramel apple flavor, while the blue lotus roll offers a smooth berry cream sensation. With our Crush for Flavor technology, enjoy an instant burst of natural, intense flavor anytime you desire. Elevate your experience with the finest creations nature has to offer. Explore the full collection at blumleaf.com. That's BLUUMLEAF.com. Blumleaf. At Terrapin Ridge Farms, they believe in the joy of effortless entertaining. Inspired by CEO Mary O'Donnell's mom and her legendary holiday parties, they've crafted a line of gourmet foods that turn any meal into a celebration. From savory jams to mustards, aiolis, and more, their products are made with love, bringing unforgettable flavors to your table. Whether it's a casual get-together or a special occasion, they make it easy to impress. Terrapin Ridge Farms, where great food and great memories come together. Visit them at terrapinridge.com. Terrapin Ridge.
Relax with Hemp Delicious. Organically grown hemp, massively blended with delicious organic herbs, responsibly sourced for their holistic benefits. Each sip offers calming, antioxidant-rich wellness. Brewed just for you. Sip the calm with Hemp Delicious. Find your blend at hempdelicious.com. Farmhounds offers natural treats and chews made with quality products that support family farms, regenerative agriculture, and humane farming practices. Give your dog the best with wholesome, organic ingredients that promote health and happiness. Shop now at farmhounds.com.
Visit roguemediamusic.com for more music.
I was kicking her out the door, but then I remembered, hey, wait a minute. She didn't tell a bad joke. So Claire's going to give us a bad joke. And in fact, she's got a special one that kind of fits in with what she does.
Do you want to know the secret to getting away with murder?
What?
If I tell you, I'll have to kill you. As promised, a bad joke about murder.
I love that. Claire, thanks so much. We're going to swing the camera over. And, here a while back, I got a message from Bill that said, hey, man, like to come sing on the show? And I said, yeah, absolutely. I know the name Bill Sibley. And, of course, Dana, who you were here with who the other day, Dana?
Yeah.
Was somebody else here that day?
It was just us.
Yeah. But Dana's been on the show before I remember the beautiful guitar that he plays. But, Bill, how you doing, buddy?
Doing good. Doing great.
Good to see you again. It's been a while.
Yeah.
You just been living a large life, haven't you?
Yeah, just writing songs. Keeping the baby.
I love it. Well, give us a song. Let's kick it off. Let's go with the music.
Okay. Well, this first one says tomorrow's Valentine's Day. Reason I know that because I've been spending all morning getting Valentine's ready for my kid to go to school. But me and my wife, Julie's been married 31 years. And this is kind of a song that I wrote that how you, when you first meet somebody that you feel like there's something going on, that might work out. And that's what this song's about from when I first met her. misty moon slowly rises. With a veil of soft, shimmering light. And as you look up under the party lights, it looks like stars are in your eyes. As the music moves us in harmony, the mood and passion is our guide. And as we dance under the party lights, it looks like stars are in your eyes. One look reveals your intention. With a subtle wink and a smile, let the music keep playing here. Might want to stay here for a while. The warmth of your breath is so gentle and smooth. The temptation of your side, and as we move under the party lights, it looks like stars are in your eyes. Looks like stars are in your eyes. Thanks.
Bill, what's the name of that one?
Stars. It's on my first album.
All right. I love that. That's pretty. Got Dana Spigner over there on the guitar. How you doing, Dana? Good to see you again, buddy.
Great. Good to see you.
I love that guitar of yours.
Thank you.
That's what kind of wood is that?
It's all mahogany.
That's beautiful. Are you musically inclined?
So I'm not. I appreciate music. My husband plays the guitar and the piano, and my son is learning the guitar and the piano, and I'm just a fan. So I get to hear live music every night. So.
I tell people that I have a hard time playing the radio knob. You know, I can't play anything. So I really appreciate people that can do a guitar and sing and write. Hey, guys, if you'll bear with me, we're going to do some birthdays right now. When's we found out when Dana's birthday was the other day. Bill, when's yours?
November 22nd, 55.
Oh, wow. So they have a special time for you every year called Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
right?
It comes on Thanksgiving every once in a while.
Yeah.
But it was also, I was 8 when the Kennedy assassination, too.
Right. All right, here's some birthdays. Let's go over. You may recognize some of these people born on this date. February the 13th. Back in 1885, Bess Truman married Harry S., First Lady. 1919, Tennessee Ernie Ford. What do you have? The big 16 Tons was a big song by Tennessee Ernie Ford. 1923, Chuck Yeager, test pilot, was born. 1934, George Segal, actor, was born. Peter Tork of the Monkees was born in 1942. Crazy man Jerry Springer, born in 44. Peter Gabriel, singer, born in 1950. Randy Moss, NFL receiver, 1977. And Michael Jackson Jr. was born in 1997. Local birthdays today. I want to say happy birthday to Frank. Yeah, I always have trouble because I know people that pronounce it two ways. Some friends pronounce it Castello and some call it Castillo, but Frank's turning 39. Mike Stroud is 46. Contessa Daniels, 57. Chastity Barnett is 45. Chelsea Spivey is having a birthday today. Keith Mackey, Rebecca Gilliam, Charlotte Young is 56. Rex Prather is 52. Arlene Sultanfuss is 76. And Crystal Webb, my friend, is having a birthday today. You guys got another song picked out you want to sing for us?
Yeah, Dana got one. You want to do that one?
Every time Bill and I get together, he wants to do this song. He loves this song.
It's my favorite song.
And I don't think I did it last time. I can't remember, but it's just a song about my mama's radio. Not about it, but inspired by it.
Right.
Those good old tunes.
I had a dream that you were mine alone. Girl, what a dream that you ain't really gone. I could taste your lips, feel your fingertips. Funny as it seems in a dream. Each night I pray to Lord above, some happy day you'll give back your love. As the twilight fades to a brand new day, you'll always stay in a dream. It must be my imagination, stealing in through the night. 'Cause girl, the way that you feel ain't nothing but real till we greet the morning light. I had a dream, Bill. It must be my imagination, stealing it through the night. 'Cause girl, the way that you feel ain't nothing but real feel your fingertips. Just one of those things, crazy as it seems. But you always stay in a dream.
Oh man, that is beautiful. Dana Spigner, and I tell you, that's a beautiful song right there. Phil playing the old mouth harp right there, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that. You know,
Yeah.
I always thought it would be easy to play a harmonica, but it's not that easy, is it? I mean, to play it good.
I just kind of taught myself. I didn't start playing until I was 50, so.
Yeah.
And not guitar either, and so.
Right.
I just kind of taught myself, so I don't.
I think it's amazing. I love people that can play harmonica really well. That's, I guess, any musical instrument. We're going to talk more, a little bit more with Bill and the crew over here. We're going to take a little short break. We'll be right back. Zack Owen Show. Stick around.
Dive into adventure with scuba.com, your ultimate destination for top-tier scuba and snorkeling gear. With over 20 years of experience, our expert staff, who've dived everywhere from the Galapagos to the Maldives, provides personalized advice to help you find the perfect gear for any underwater journey. Shop leading brands like GoPro, Aqualung, and Scuba Pro. Whether you're a beginner or a pro, trust scuba.com for the best in diving equipment and expert guidance. Explore now at scuba.com. That's SCUBA.com. Scuba.com. BizChair.com. Your one-stop shop for premium commercial furniture that blends quality with affordability. From ergonomic office chairs to durable restaurant seating, we cater to diverse industries including corporate, medical, hospitality, and education. With over 20 years of experience, we offer fast shipping, exceptional customer support, and furniture solutions that stand up to high-traffic environment. Elevate your space with BizChair's vast selection of stylish, reliable, and cost-effective furniture. Visit us today at bizchair.com to transform your business. Level up your game with Corsair, the global leader in high-performance gear for gamers, content creators, and PC enthusiasts. From award-winning PC components to premium streaming equipment, smart lighting, and esports coaching services, Corsair delivers an ecosystem designed for peak performance. Whether you're a casual gamer or a pro, alleviate your setup with Corsair. Shop now at Corsair.com. That's Corsair.com. Corsair. At Mitzi, we believe the right light can transform any space. Born from a third-generation lighting family, we craft beautifully designed, premium lighting that's made to be affordable. Inspired by Grandma Mitzi's eclectic style, we're on a mission to make high-quality lighting accessible to all. Whether you're updating your space or adding a unique fixture, Mitzi has the perfect design for you. Beautiful, well-made lighting without the high price tag. Discover your perfect light at Mitzi.com. That's MITZI.com. Mitzi. Founded in 1910, Samsonite is the world leader in durable, high-quality luggage and travel accessories. Made to the highest standards, our products won't let you down. We give you the confidence to get out there and explore. Inspired by the past, devoted to the present, and built to inspire a multi-generational future, Samsonite is here to elevate your journey. Travel with Samsonite and pack confidence every step of the way. Shop now at shop.samsonite.com. The grinder mentality that Randy and Brent Habert built into 44 Pro runs deep within our team. Every member shares a passion for the craft, the game, and most importantly, the player. When you step onto the field with a 44 Pro custom glove, you'll feel the difference. It's not just a glove, it's a 44 Pro. Crafted with dedication, made for performance, and built to last. Get your custom glove today at 44pro.com and experience the 44 Pro difference. That's 44pro.com, 44 Pro. Golf Partner, the world's largest golf store network, offers more purchasing opportunities than anywhere else. With a dominant market share and a wider selection of quality secondhand golf clubs than our competitors, we make it easy for you to enjoy the game with affordable, top-quality equipment. Join us at golfpartnerusa.com and discover why we're the trusted choice for golf lovers worldwide. That's GOLFPARTNERUSA.com. Golf Partner.
Since 2003, Bluehost has been empowering people to harness their brands online with innovative web hosting solutions. Trusted by over 2 million users, we're the longest-running WordPress.org recommended host. With Bluehost, you get a safer, better web experience, supported by the world's most popular site builder, and backed by our commitment to open source projects. Visit Bluehost.com today and take your website to the next level.
Visit RogueMediaMusic.com for more music.
Hey, we're back live, Texas Music Cafe, downtown Waco. Big thanks to Weichert Realtors, the Eastland Group. You'll love us, guarantee. You're looking to buy or sell, remember, Weichert Realtors, now's a great time to buy. Don't wait for the home prices to go up more by the end of the year. Call us and put us to work for you. Hey, guys, we got some country music trivia. Well, not trivia, but things that happened in the past. And see if you know any of the answers or the songs before I give them out here. Let's go back to 1947. The legend, Hank Williams, recorded My Love for You in Nashville. Now, I don't remember that song, My Love for You. 1971, Rose Garden by Lynn Anderson. Remember that? I beg your pardon. It was the #1 song and the #1 country album back then, 1971. 1989, the group Alabama released If I Had You. That was from the Southern Star album. 2002, Waylon Jennings passed away in his sleep after a lengthy fight with diabetes. That was in 2002. God, it's hard to believe it's been 23 years. 2003, Earl Scruggs, one of the greats, received a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. And in 2012, President Barack Obama awarded Mel Tillis, one of my all-time favorites, the National Medal of Arts for his contribution to country music over the years. Mel Tillis, mumbling Mel, stuttering Mel. You know, I had a chance to meet him 2 or 3 times, and it was so funny because he would talk to somebody and he would give that stutter and act, and then I'd say something like, well, tell us about this. He'd go, you know, he'd start stuttering, he'd go, okay, everything's great. And he'd talk just as perfect as anybody in the world. Or he would sing without stuttering. That was just crazy about it. Mel Tillis, one of the legends. Do you have a favorite, Bill, of the past, a singer? Doesn't have to be country. It could be any type of music.
Mine's Janis Joplin.
Janis Joplin. You know, I mentioned this a while back. If I could go back in time, I would have loved to been hanging out backstage and on stage when Janis Joplin and Jimi Hendrix all at Woodstock back at that concert. That would have been something to remember.
Yeah.
Woodstock.
She had a way of singing a song. I wrote a song about her.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
You want to share a little bit with us?
Yeah, we could do it.
Okay, let's do that. That's a great idea.
What key is it in? D. John May usually sings with me on this one when we're in Waco. You get off these old country roads at night and music playing loud. Kind of makes your mind wander. My favorite artist is coming along. So let's all take a ride. steps from the darkness out into the light. Her hair looked fiery red like the hottest Texas sun. She raised her arm that was wrapped in jewelry and stuck out her thumb. I wanna know while you passing through. And are you running from or coming to? She had feathers in her hair, and I asked if she needed a ride. I noticed the satin bell-bottom pants as she slid over by my side. And as we went down the lonely road, she began to sing. I never heard a voice like that, or the feelings that she had bring. I wanna know while you passing through. And are you running from or coming to? And the song she sang reminds me of a girl that I did wrong. And all the love she gave me in that soulful song of hers. And I said, ooh, are you passing through? And are you running from or coming to? When she finished singing, said, this is where I get off. I said, I did catch your name. Hell, never even talked. And as she opened up the door to step back into the dark, she said, my name is Janice, honey. And a piece of my heart. She said, ooh, are you passing through? And are you running from coming to? She said, oh, are you passing through? And are you running from, baby?
That's great. Bill Sibley, Dana Spiker right there. What a great song that is. I love that. When did you, about what time, year did you write that song?
I think it was during the winter. It was like at 2 o'clock in the morning.
That's fun. Those are always the best times, right?
Yeah, when I sit in my office, sometimes I'll be sitting around there playing, and all of a sudden something pop in my head.
Yeah.
And that.
Speaking of playing, I've got a couple of spots you might want to go for live music. Coming up tomorrow night at the Backyard Bar, Stage and Grill, Austin Mead is going to be there, start about 8:30. Out at the Will, which is the new place right on the other side of the lake there on Highway 6. Going to be Trevor Hickok will be playing. And then on Saturday night at the Backyard Bar, Stage and Grill, Peter Dante. It's the Live, Laugh, Love Tour Unplugged. And then out at the Will, my buddy Crowman and Nikki are having their big birthday Shooter FM celebration out at the Will. So live music, check it out. I want to take a second. I don't know if you guys ever heard this name come up or not, but I wanted to send condolences out because many, many years ago there was this guy, and he was a pharmacist up in Tulsa, Oklahoma. And his name is Brent Douglas. And Brent was a pharmacist, and he did a character voice. And he started doing the character voice on a radio station called KMOD. It was a rock station in Tulsa, and the DJ was named Phil. And it became so popular, Phil offered a job. He said, you can make more money and have more fun as a DJ, as a pharmacist. So Brent went over and joined Phil. Phil and Brent show, many, many years, ran until 2012 when Phil passed away. Anyway, Brent just passed away over the last few days, 69 years old. That's a young age to pass away. But you may recall his character name. They put out dozens of CDs under the name Roy D. Mercer. He would make the prank phone calls and say, how big a boy are you? I'm going to open a can of whoop ass on you. But anyway, a legendary, funny guy. Going to miss him. Brent Douglas. Condolences go out to him. It's about 9:34. We're going to check in with Pete Sousa, find out what's happening in the world of sports here in just a minute. You guys got another song in you want to play before we do sports?
Yep. You want to do
I
that
love it.
Drifter
He
song?
grabs the old harmonica again.
Yeah, this is a new song. I guess it's okay to play. This one I wrote not too long ago. It's going to be on my third album.
Oh, great.
This is called Drifter. Sat down by the muddy water. Sorry. You know, this old Brazos River's got a lot of history. Many stories left untold. You know, this song's about a drifter looking back down along the road. Sat down by the muddy water and wrote down a drifter song about a lost love so very far away. Said it was wasting time, that we were all wrong. Nothing holding back, so did stay. And like a river, surely meant to flow. And Lord, this love knows where to go. Burn me the bridges high, straight up ahead this winding road. Not staying to reap the seeds without soul. And this old white line's taking its toll. Oh, where do I belong? Where it ends, and I'm fine on my own. And like a river, surely meant to flow. And Lord, this love knows where to go. I know she never tried to tear me up inside. I got lost. Yeah, I'm to blame here. Laid it all to rest and went on with her life. Oh Lord, should've done the same. Hustling, scheming, doing what it takes to get by. Can't stop looking back no matter how I try. But when it's time to face the truth and the redemption on the other side, Drifter song, tell the story on the slide. And like a river, surely meant to flow. And Lord, this love will go. Just like that old Brazos River, 'cause they showed him at the flow. Love is love with nowhere to go. Thank you.
Bill Sibley, Dana on the guitar over there. Tonight, I want to point out that here at Texas Music Cafe is Songwriters Night. Every Thursday night, they get together. And tonight, my buddy Terry, the floor manager over here, tells me they're going to call it a free-for-all night. Is that right, Terry? We call it free-for-all. There's not particular a host tonight, but they're going to have different songwriters and kind of throw it around each other. So if you're a songwriter, we'd love to have you come out tonight. And if you want to just come watch, enjoy some music in the listening room, as we call it here at Texas Music Cafe, just show up. There's plenty of room for you. The acoustics are great in here. And so come on out, looking for something to do. What time tonight, Terry? 7 o'clock, right here, 6th Street, just between Austin Avenue and Franklin. Texas Music Cafe. Time to go over, I believe, is Pete standing by right now? I'm going to check with Terry and see if we got Pete lined up.
He's not in his chair yet.
He's not in the chair. Okay, well, we'll make sure he's in the chair. See, the chair's empty. Look, we have a shot right now. Pete's chair. He may be in the boys' room. I'm not real sure, but we'll check back in with Pete coming up in just a minute and find out what's happening. Going to take a short break. Back live right here at the Texas Music Cafe, Zack Owen Show. Big thanks to Weichert Realtors, the Eastland Group, our sponsor, and Be Kind Coffee, providing our coffee each morning. They're located on Washington Avenue. Stop in. They're open until 6 o'clock. We'll be right back.
Experience the future of secure private cloud storage with Internex. Protect your files with end-to-end encryption, ensuring your data stays private and accessible only to you. Enjoy seamless, fast storage without compromising security. Visit Internext.com today and take control of your digital life. That's INTERNXT.com today.
The TV blares, but no one cares. They be in the heart of Texas. Here we go.
Find Life as a Song at Instagram, roguemedianetwork.com, or anywhere you get your podcasts.
Elevate your experience with Grenco Science, the leaders in cutting-edge vaporizers. Whether you're at home or on the go, our sleek, powerful devices deliver smooth, consistent hits every time. Quality you can trust, innovation you can feel. Grenco Science, take your vapor game to the next level. Visit us at GrencoScience.com.
Hey y'all, I'm April. And I'm Caroline. And this is your Bloody Happy Hour. Caroline, are you ready for this? This is your newest guilty pleasure. It's the bloodiest part of your week. Did we say something about it also being happy hour? Show did. Because we're about to be sipping on some murder. Bloody Happy Hour.
At Terrapin Ridge Farms, they believe in the joy of effortless entertaining. Inspired by CEO Mary O'Donnell's mom and her legendary holiday parties, they've crafted a line of gourmet foods that turn any meal into a celebration. From savory jams to mustards, aiolis, and more, their products are made with love, bringing unforgettable flavors to your table. Whether it's a casual get-together or a special occasion, they make it easy to impress. Terrapin Ridge Farms, where great food and great memories come together. Visit them at terrapinridge.com. Terrapin Ridge.
Justice Pending,
a weekly true crime podcast where we discuss tantalizing crimes with more questions than answers.
Thanks for joining us.
Cleanse your body of accumulated toxins and embark on your wellness journey at your own pace. At Global Healing, we provide premium supplements to help your body heal naturally. Combine that with OrganicHemp.com's top quality CBD for ultimate balance. Start your healing journey today at GlobalHealing.com and OrganicHemp.com.
It all began with a simple idea, cutting handles off old ski sticks to create better pull-up bars. This sparked the creation of the revolutionary Engels 90 handles. After testing over 70 prototypes with 300 athletes, our patented handles were launched in 2018. We continue to push the boundaries of strength training. Join us in making your training more natural and effective. Visit Engels90.com to learn more and revolutionize your workout.
It's the Pete Souza Show. Sports, Pete.
Visit RogueMediaMusic.com for more music.
Back live, Texas Music Cafe. Pete Souza is in the chair now. A little while ago, we came to you a little bit early, and the chair was empty, and Mike upstairs said you were sitting on the other chair, the throne.
Yeah, Mike.
Hey, what were you doing 4 years ago today? And I'm going to tell you why, and I'm going to ask Bill and Dana the same question. It came up on my memories just a few minutes ago. 4 years ago was the terrible ice storm and the cold and everything came through. I just got a message that 4 years ago it said, Highway 84 shut down. Don't drive it. It was cold.
Hey, I remember driving on 35 that I was coming back from Dallas, and it was a total ice skating rink. You couldn't drive over 20, 25 miles per hour. Otherwise, you were going everywhere all over the road. It was like nothing we'd ever seen.
Yeah. You're right. What was the big talk yesterday on the show? Did you get any comments from listeners disagreeing with you?
Oh, always. I tried to stick up for Dak Prescott, and I got people did not want to hear that. You know, Dak said yesterday or 2 days ago that the Cowboys are closer to the Eagles and the Commanders than people think. You know, Dak is 9-4 against the Eagles all time, and I think that he's kind of a prisoner of that moment, but he doesn't understand. People don't want to hear that. People want to hear him go to them almost hat in hand and say anything other than postseason success is a no deal. And nobody in that organization will say that. And I think that at a time now when fans are super frustrated, in the Metroplex and out here in Central Texas, it's hard to hear that pride that the Cowboys organization is still hanging on to.
They're tired of talk. They want to see action.
That's it. They want to see. It's all about action. It's a walk show, not a talk show. The NFL.
What's coming up today?
Today we're going to talk about the Mavericks a little bit. There is a little bit of light at the end of the tunnel because their other star, Kyrie Irving, has been playing really well, and the Mavs won last night. They won at home. It was almost like a little bit of an absolution, almost. So hopefully there's brighter days ahead for an organization right now where the fan support is down.
Yeah. That's crazy. Hey, you mentioned that it was getting close to, what'd you say, baseball reporting in?
Yeah.
That's kind of wild already. And you were telling me you had a favorite. You said the New York Mets?
Well, the Mets have gotten so much better this offseason. You add Juan Soto, who's one of the best players in all of Major League Baseball, if not the best. But at the end of the day, it's funny. Once everything starts to play out, I think they're reminded that they're still the little brother to the Yankees, and I'll be interested to see how that plays out. The Rangers could be in for a good year. Again, they had like an injury-riddled season last year, so they quite possibly could make another run here, which would be great. I think people need that.
I love that. All right, Pete, thanks so much, buddy. We'll see you later.
You got it, Zach. Take care, bud.
Bye-bye. Pete Souza, the big show coming up right after my show. He talks sports, going to talk a lot about the Mavericks. Bill, you a sports fan?
Yeah.
Who's your favorite team?
Well, I guess I'd have to say that I like the Cowboys, I guess.
Yeah.
You'd
like, yeah. Bill. In other words, Bill is saying we'd like to see the Cowboys win.
Yeah.
Right. Seems like it's been way too long.
Real frustrated with the Mavericks right now.
Yeah, me too. I love it. Hey guys, I want to say thanks for coming in today, and of course we want you to do one more song before we get out of here.
All right. Well, I like to end up with a fast song. My hands are kind of cool, but once I get old, it's kind of hard to do this song. But I wrote this song on my Harley Davidson going to Whitney one day.
Oh, I love it.
And me and my wife Julie, and you'll be kind of tell what on the motorcycle as far as kind of. Was playing the same old tune that our Dallas style. We bored and broke, just trying to survive. Must have been a sign above, just in time. She had skin tight dress, but her legs were long. She kicked off her heels when I started playing my song. Some guys were leaving. Party on. Dance Babylon Boogie. Babylon Boogie now. Oh, she's good looking. It's Babylon Boogie. It's Babylon Boogie. Oh, that girl was fine. Saw her silhouette now across the floor. The light shine bright when some fool opened the door. Keep on thinking in my head. That's Babylon Boogie. Babylon Boogie now. Yeah, the evening was young. She wasn't near done. That's Babylon Boogie. And all that night was fun. Look at that. Should have seen her when she started all that twerking and spinning. My heart started pumping and my blood started thinning. We shook that thing a bit and moved my guitar down. That's Babylon Boogie. Babylon Boogie now. Oh, she is cooking, y'all. That's Babylon Boogie. That's Babylon Boogie.
That'll get the blood pumping for you on a Thursday morning. Bill Sibley and Dana Spigner right there. Thank you guys so very much for coming in and being on the show, and hope you come back and visit with us again. Now, you said your third CD, your album, is it being put together now? Is it available?
Yeah, I've already got about half of it done.
Yeah.
The songs are written, but they're on, my other two are on Spotify and YouTube, iTunes, and all that.
Oh, I love it. That's great.
We got some Texas Music Cafe videos that are on YouTube here.
Right.
to
All
you.
right, well, that's great. Bill, thank you so much. Dana, it's always a pleasure to see you. What a great job you guys did this morning, and we'll get you back on the show. Now, tomorrow morning, I want to talk to you about who's going to be here. Tomorrow, as we continue with our podcast theme, the first hour, it's going to be April and Caroline. They have a podcast called Bloody Happy Hour. It's a murder type thing, Bloody Happy Hour. So April and Caroline will be here in the morning. And then my buddy Taylor Branch from down the Gatesville way, the big Gville. Taylor is my musical guest tomorrow here on stage, so make sure you tune in. Want to remind everybody to mark this down. The big block party is coming up on February the 28th through March 2nd. This is a 3-day battle of the bands. There's going to be vendors. There's going to be a lot of fun going on. It's located just down the street on 8th. They're going to block it off, big street party. Southern Roots Brewing Company is going to be there set up, so it's going to be a lot of fun. It's the Waco Block Party, February 28th through March 2nd. Make sure you attend that. And I do want to remind everybody that time is running out. There's only a few days left to get in on the Zack and Jim trip number 45 of the Travel Club. We're heading on an incredible vacation. It's 100% all-inclusive. It is going to be a lot of fun. Your cocktails on the ship, your food on the ship, your cruise, the transportation to DFW, your transportation when we're in Athens, Greece, and when we're in Venice, Italy, your hotel accommodations, your round-trip airfare, your Wi-Fi. Everything is included in this great, great package deal. 15-day vacation. Will be in 11 ports over that time. We're overnighting in Athens. We're overnighting in Venice, Italy. Please go with us. Greece, Greek islands, Croatia, Venice. Going to be a fun time. July 31st through August 14th. And time is running out. Only got room for 3 more couples. 3 more couples. And then we're going to be sold out on this great, great vacation. Call over to Bambi or Cherry or anybody over at Alan Samuel's House of Travel at 776-2560. That's the phone number to call. Bambi is waiting for your call right now. Say, I want to go with Zack and Jim. Trip number 45 of our travel club. And by the way, we're already planning trip number 46 for 2026. And kind of the top contender, we want to go where you want to go, where the majority wants to go. And right now, kind of the top contender is a vacation and tour of Spain and Portugal. I have been to a couple of stops in Spain on a cruise, but never been able to tour the country. So Spain, Portugal is the leading candidate. But if you got another place you want to go to, please reach out to me or to Bambi, and we'll definitely consider that. Tomorrow morning, big show, so make sure you tune in. I'm going to head out of here and go sell real estate for Wycott Realtors, the Eastland Group. You want to buy or sell, don't forget to reach out to me or call over to the office. We have over 40 great realtors selling lots of homes in the area, and we're ready to serve you. Commercial, too, if you want to do that as well. You'll love us, guaranteed. That's our little slogan. Don't forget tonight, right here at Texas Music Cafe, it is Songwriters Night. Show up and do a song swap. Show up and just watch, enjoy the great music here at Texas Music Cafe, 7 o'clock on 6th Street, downtown Waco. Hey, I miss you, Jim. Catch you tomorrow morning. Bye-bye, everybody.
Keep the music playing.